think that Uhuru will add AZIMIO weight, as in weight ya nini kura mob?
I think so, because for you to win presidency in Kenya, you require 50% plus one vote. One vote is very essential. Thank you.
And you?
Ati Uhuru will add weight. Which weight? Of feathers? Ama nini? Ama gani hiyo? Because I fail to understand, like...
Of votes.
Votes.
Yeah.
Uhuru is one vote, not votes.
Votes.
And for Raila to win, of which it's something that is almost imaginable. It cannot happen. We are just imagining. You see, people are just living in an imaginary world. Like, okay, Raila will one day, but not this time. See, one day, maybe the 6th time, but see. So we believe that no, it can't.
It can't. Okay, and what about you?
Uhuru adding weight to the AZIMIO team.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about that because I know we are winning these elections. So we don't want to be concerned with what is happening in other camps. Here we value the people of Kenya and we want to give them the very best. Yeah.
Okay, and William Ruto has this bottom-up approach to help the citizens. What's your view on that?
First of all of these people have attended economic classes. Bottom-up is not economic model. Those are imaginary issues in the field of economics that people are trying to talk about. Towards the beginning of his campaign, William Ruto used to tell us that he's supporting the bottom-up economy basically because Joe Biden is equally using it in USA. If you look at the latest report being given by the 78th Treasury Minister in the United States of America, Janet Yellen rebranded that economic model. I think something modern economics, I'm not sure of the last term, is something modern economics. Because they came to notice that those issues are not practical. Are you seeing? For example, for me today to talk about bottom up, I must talk about on how to fund those people, which they're not addressing. You know, I cannot just wake up one day and say, we are talking about bottom up. There are very fundamental issues to any. If you look at the cardinal theories, you look at the Keynesian theories, Max Weber about the capitalism and what, those things, they don't conform to any. We are talking about Kibaki was doing well during his government. But Kibaki was doing well while using trickle-down effect with Raila Amolo Odinga as the PM. Kenya was doing better. And the guy is talking, the deputy president is coming public and telling us that the bottom-up model is the only way that Kenyans can go, that other economic models have not been successful, which is a lie. We had the trickle-down effect has been working. Like, for example, we are a capitalist state. So you must tell me that if a capitalist state, where everyone creates its own wealth, you know, they talk about people becoming wealthy. If today, for example, I leave school and go and start my businesses, and those businesses, the person that they're talking about, the deputy president, I've never been an employee in all his life, but he purports to be a billionaire. But I've never been an employee in all his life, but he purports to be a billionaire. So all those issues that we are talking about, the bottom up, is not even a model. What I talked about, the old axiom in politics, people will elect you courtesy of what you say. Ruto is just out and is the best student of the old axiom of politics. Let me lie to them with the following words. It seems appealing because the deceitful individual, everyone knows about that. I talked about Stadia 9 of them was not delivered. So when I'm talking about this one, it's just a deceitful individual who is coming to Kenyans to lie that all these issues can be done in a better way. We are going to do the bottom-up economy. But you have not come publicly and told us that what are some of the components of the bottom-up. If you talk about any economic model, economy is being run by, first of all, farms, households, and the government. Those are the three main participants in any economy. So you have not talked about how bottom-up is going to affect those middle class. Those Mwamboga that you talked about, you have not gone to them. That's why I told you when Raila was releasing manifesto, we saw people of Kenya talking about what they wanted to be done. But you cannot come to people of Kenya and tell them, I want to do for you this. Article 1.1 of the Kenyan Constitution talks about the sovereignty belongs to the people of Kenya. The sovereign power and the sovereignty belongs to the people of Kenya and shall only be exercised in accordance with this constitution. So Kenyans are the sovereign beings. Go to them, ask about them. What do you guys want me to do? Before I formulate my manifesto. That's exactly. Raila had, I think, 15 region walk when he was engaging people about AZIMIO. We had the mass community talking about their lands, talking about their cows, how to protect them. We had the agricultural societies, people from Western talking about Miwa, people from Nyanza talking about blue economy, people from the coast talking about ports and everything, land issues, historical details about it. So when Raila was now talking about these things, these were the aspirations of the people as articulated in Article 1. And once we delegate this duty to them, Article 1 2 talks about now this power may be exercised directly or indirectly. All of us cannot be in state house. So if even we are talking about bottom up, you need to tell me office. They are saying Mamboga, all of you, Ntawapeleka. Are you saying? We need to talk about practicality of these issues. So if you are talking about the bottom up, where are they going to be? But Raila is talking about let's create wealth, trickle it down. We are talking about 6,000. Are you seeing? Like once we have created the wealth for the country, we have now our own GDP growing. We can now give out this money. But you are talking about people, I'll do this, I'll be giving you a loan of this. But you have not set up the banks, you have not set up anything, financial institutions in place. The rates are so high. Talk about how am I going to reduce the rates so that Mama Mboga can get a loan at a cheaper price. Don't come and tell me I'm going to give you loan. I'm a scholar. I cannot accept that. That we are hustlers? We are not. We are strugglers. So I think there's a bigger perspective about bottom up, and in my view, bottom up, I don't support.